Okay, I said we started up, and this is what we're going to do now. Going to press New Game, Neues Spiel, how it's called here in my mother language German, and I suspect it probably will start out with a cutscene, as most JRPGs do, so probably I'm gonna be quiet for the beginning, but just let's see and let's press play. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna have all the options we have there. We have here the difficulty, we have like normal, story mode, like a medium difficulty, and hard difficulty. I'm probably gonna say we're gonna try the medium difficulty. I'm kind of familiar with this type of game, and I think this is a nice difficulty to enjoy the game without having to focus my entire being on it. We have like waiting times, how long we have to wait for combinations, so gonna leave it on default, which is long. And I think there's like vibration, the map, the quest marking, everything is on, which is nice, just gives us a good idea how we're going to navigate. Subtitles, gonna leave them on. I usually don't find them distracting, and most of the time pretty helpful, so gonna leave them on. There's the camera on the horizontal and vertical level. It's like normal here and probably inverted. Yes, right, normal and inverted. Probably going to do the vertical on inverted and the horizontal on normal. We'll maybe change that later when I find this is like not good for me, but I think this is not really a problem. You can get used to any kind of camera. This stuff is like camera speeds. I think I'm gonna leave that untouched. Music, oh, I hope this game has great music. The music in the title screen was pretty nice, I would say, pretty epic. I really love good music in JRPGs. One of the reasons why I fucking love Final Fantasy, one of the best music scores out there, in my opinion. Everything they did was great, so I hope we have a good music here too. Sound effects, talking voices. Here it's like all the usual stuff. So, with that said, we can start. So save and begin. So as I said, I expect a cutscene at the beginning of this game, and I'm going to shut my trap now. Because
in ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles, the prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renin's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balseph, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Dahnan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renin soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renin's domination.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Let me.
What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless... All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me! Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
Alright, so this was the introductory cutscene. Looks very dark to me. Looks like a very, very grim world. Very, very dark. Which I like. Which I really, really like. It's kind of refreshing. The other Tales of games are often thematically dark, but start out in a often more happy way. Except the last one, which was brutal. So we got like a rundown of the history. This Renin Empire came and shut these Dahnans down with spaceships and beasts, like totally dominated them with advanced technology. So this looks like some kind of occupation story. And now we're starting at what looks like a slave labor camp, or maybe a mine in the desert. And we're starting as this enigmatic character with the Iron Mask, because who else would we be? And except everything being super dark here, and we're being slaves and all, we seem to have universal healthcare, so we can only go to doctor and get help. which is great, I think. So yeah, on the left we see our next goal. Our goal is marked with a star and with a number to show us how far away the goal is. We can move our camera and our character, and we can probably talk to this little coal guy, which we helped out and in the process got hurt. So yeah, he just recaps all things. He decided to help him. We seem to be a pretty good guy.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Yeah, probably not. Probably got better things to do than your bullshit. I mean, you're kind of in the fault there. Shouldn't have happened. Should have just let the kid take it, because it's probably happening 100 times a day. So this seems to be the dog. Old guy. Man, I mean, he's a slave, so he's probably as fucked up as we are. So let's just talk to them.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Dahnans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young, you have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Well, okay, so we seem to have amnesia, which is another very, very common trope in at least Japanese games of this type. So let's say we can open the map with this button. You can see everything here. Okay, here are all the stuff, all the good things. There seems to be a new area. This is where we came from, and probably this is where we have to go. Yeah, here's the star. Okay, so we seem to have amnesia, as I said. Pretty common trope, not surprised by that. And we're like pretty surprised that no one is fighting against the people holding us as slaves. But since this has been going on for 300 years, of course, there were people who tried it. There's probably people trying it right now. and we're probably going to get involved with them. We can jump, sprint, and probably the story going to kick off with us being somehow involved in this uprising. I would be surprised if we would get just like this one-sided story, so I hope we see some sort of frame from the Rhenian Empire too. So let's talk to the little boy again. Oh, nothing happened here. So we just
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here.
getting the gist of it.
So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or face, or memories for that matter?
Everything
Like
seems to
worrying
be
about it.
shit here. No
Won't
reactions.
change anything.
Dead guy. Everything's fucked up here. People burning. Fucking beasts crawling at us. Dead people everywhere. So we're in a pretty fucked up situation, I would say. Everybody's hating it here, so pretty much what would be expected in a place where you're being beaten and have to work until you fall over and practically die. Well, and it seems we're mining for some kind of fuel for them, which is interesting, I guess. They need the fuel to power their armor, I guess. People trying to hold on. So, see people chilling out, flying around. Pretty sweet design. I like the swords, pretty heavy. Shoulders are tiny tidbit too big for me, because if he raises his arms he fucking crushes his own head. But hey, who am I to guess
I should get
what
some
they
rest.
should wear? So we get back into our home and we take
I
a
wonder how
rest.
many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye.
So I guess we're getting a dream, the one dream they talked about. Which is smart.
I'd better
Oh,
head to
no.
work.
Not right now.
So I've got business with the freight train today, huh?
This guy was standing there the whole
Great.
night. That's what I call duty. And we have to go back to work. So let's check the map and we see, okay, our work is down there. This is where we have to go. Let's sprint there so we don't waste
Great.
time.
Time to start
Because I'm
another
a
day
slave, I
toiling
have
away
the
for
power
the
to
rest.
just run around. It's pretty clear to
I'm gonna do
everybody.
this until the day I die.
Okay. This is where we have to go.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Grenar!
Zephyr, she's here! girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now! Huh? Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
Here they are! We got the rebels! Knock us on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The man is expendable!
Armored soldiers!
Idiots! Hey, you two! All right, sir! Come on!
Away you go!
Hope you can jump. You all missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsath! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion!
Yes, sir!
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Valkyris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me. I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
All right.
Where?
You awake?
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Dahnan people. We get in the way of the Bright Eye's best-laid plans.
The Dahnan Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask. Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it. That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
Well, that was a hell of a
I need to
series
go
of
and find out
events.
for myself.
So basically, I think we met the Resistance. They blew up a train with a strange, but not very surprisingly, hot girl. We focused on her chest area, which I appreciated, but which did not give us much info. And because we're some goody two-shoes, we tried to help her when she came to us. And I think now we're caught up in the Resistance already. It was a pretty short-lived time as a slave, which is great because I think living as a slave is pretty shitty. We met the lord of this prestigious, very, very pretty desert area, and heard something about his ambitions and a little more about Renian politics. And now we're going to check up about that pretty girl we saw, because that's what we do, and we totally care about her because we saw her once. Yes, so this is what we're going to do now, or I would say we do this in the next episode. We got a lot of cutscenes right here in the first thing, just to groove ourselves into it, and I think now the game can really start, and we're going to see this in the next episode of our Let's Play of Tales of Arise.